All right. Here we go. Much anticipated Ari and Isaac talk show. I am Isaac.
I'm Ari.
Joined with me is Ari, as always. Very excited. It took us a while to get to this, but we are having the final round of Ari's Food Challenge, which she is drooling over. As you can see, the two finalists here, chicken and cheese quesadilla from Chipotle with dipping queso, Texas Roadhouse buns with cinnamon butter. She is hungry, came home from school today. Didn't allow her to eat anything. She picked up a Celsius, though.
I got out of school at 1:30. It's 5:15.
Yep. She is starving, drooling over what's going to happen. We're going to make her wait till the end, though, because I got a couple things.
This pot is lacking.
Yeah. All right, so we're first going to start off. We haven't given a Brownie update, this is probably our best photo of Brownie.
I took that in the parking lot.
Yes.
At the gas station.
What's going on here? Look at him. He's so excited.
It's because Johnny's car was next to mine. Like, I was at that gas pump. He was at this one. Okay, anyways. And he got out of his car. I wasn't even here to get gas. He was.
Oh.
And then Brownie was like, oh, I want to see.
So he T-Rexed you.
Yeah. With my Spider-Man
He's so adorable.
backpack.
Handsome little boy. He's over there licking himself right meow.
Probably see him on that one.
You could probably see him. He's got his Apple AirTag on.
Because he sneaks out the house.
Yeah.
I get a call from Mimi. I don't answer because I was like, you're not even on my phone. Like, I didn't even know that she was calling me. So I get a voicemail. I listen to it. It's like, call me back right now. And I'm like scared something bad happened. And I call her back. She's like, oh, Brownie got out.
So
Ayush got him.
Mimi called you because Mom and Isaac were out of town.
They went to our family vacation, just them two.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that, but I just want to finish up what's going on with you because it's October now. This has been delayed again because we've just been busy. I've been traveling for work, for pleasure. You've been busy with your own thing. It's your senior year. Big, bad senior Ari. What's it like? What do you walk around the hallways just pushing kids into lockers? What do you do?
Nothing.
What's it like being a senior?
I chase them and they run. No, I'm being serious.
Are you mean to kids?
No, I'm nice.
All right. Do you just run the school, you and your buddies? Just walk around like mean girls?
No.
Come on, give me something. Well, you guys must do something. You're friends with the cop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is always the same cop on duty?
Yeah. Me and Bella just like...
Microphone.
Me and Bella...
Move it to your face.
Me and Bella say that we're hall duty instead of going to class. So we skip class and we go around the halls and tell kids to go to class. And then they tell on us.
Oh, they don't listen to you?
No, like we get called to the office every day.
All right.
For doing something.
Come on now.
No, but it's actually like we're like, come on. And then they're like, just go to class. That's it. We don't get in trouble.
All right. Well, we also should mention
But also, if I was like a junior, I would get in trouble. But they just don't get you in trouble because they're like, I don't care. I have better things to worry about, like younger kids.
Well, we also should explain that you're pretty much graduated already.
Yeah.
You took extra classes, which we weren't allowed to do when I was in high school. You took extra classes.
I didn't really even take extra classes. I just like didn't be stupid and fail any.
But you're only taking pretty much art classes this
Yeah, I have
fall semester.
3 art classes. My AP art class, and then my 2 other ones. And then I just have English. Like my AP art class in English is the only 2 classes I have to take. And gym.
And you don't have class the second half of the year. Like this is it.
Yeah, January.
You graduate early, but you don't walk till June.
Yeah.
And what are you planning on doing? Tell people what's going on next semester.
Going to CC.
Going to take some classes already. So you're already going to be taking some college credits.
Yes.
Excellent. And then just quickly tell people what your senior project is. You have to do a senior project. You have to do some
has to be
charity work.
Art related.
So you already did your
community service
work, your 10 hours of community service. And now you have an art related project. What's that project?
Doing the dresser.
Tell people.
I got a dresser for free on Marketplace.
Yep.
And then I'm sanding it. We already finished that. Sanding it.
Sanding it down.
And you know
Don't
what?
stay on topic.
I just remember something.
What?
There's a mirror that goes on the back of it. Do I just say like that's ugly?
No, let's sand it down. Come
Whatever. And then we're staining it.
Because there's food waiting for you.
I know I'm so hungry. And we're staining it.
Yep.
Gray. We got the stain today from Home Depot.
Yep.
And then we have to go back to Home Depot and get the hardware, like the handles.
Yep. Yes.
But after we stain it, so we can see which ones look good.
Yep. You can stain it a gray, kind of weathered color.
Yeah, because I feel like someone will buy it for like their kid's room.
And then so
like
you're
tiny.
gonna make it look nice, and then you're gonna sell it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the money.
And you're gonna.
But the thing is, I don't think I'm allowed to say I'm gonna sell it in my senior project because it's supposed to be like.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't mention
Just
that.
be like, oh, you're not making money off of it.
Okay. So that's what's going on for your senior year, and hopefully you'll get all A's this semester because that helps with the car insurance.
I don't have all A's right now. I'm failing a class right now. Do you want to know what class and do you want to know why?
Gym?
Nope. I have 100 in gym.
What are you failing?
Capstone. That's our senior project class. Guess why? Hundreds in every single category. The one thing that costed like the most points was these interview questions. Like, I have to do the thing with you.
Yeah.
I turned so like all of it's shared with my teacher. Just in Google Classroom, I didn't hit the turn in button, but he has it. He has access to it. Give me a 0 just because I didn't hit it. I go, what? I'm like mad because I'm like, this is literally bringing down my GPA. A class I don't even have to take. They just put me in and I'm failing it. And then he's like, yeah, sorry, your fault.
Did you hit the thing and then he's going to correct it?
Nope. He doesn't take late work apparently. Yeah, so Allie's in the same boat, but Allie was out of school for like a medical reason. So now she has an excuse. I don't have an excuse. I just forgot to hit submit.
Oh, I think I need to make a phone call to this Mr. What's his name?
Walsh.
Mr. Walsh. Mom and I went to Puerto Rico last week and had an excellent...
Literally cold.
Relax.
Literally cold.
We had an excellent vacation. But one thing I want to talk about is this place we ended up going to. So, Ari, in life, when you're nice to people and you develop relationship and friends, people do nice things for you as well. We were hooked up to go to this amazing restaurant that you have to months in advance to get rezos for. We were able to get reservations.
Who do you know in Puerto Rico? Did you text Alexis no, you texted Morgan and you were like, yeah, I'm with Alexis's family.
Yeah, I was kidding.
Yeah, I know. They were like all
Get your finger off the buttons.
They were all like, it's like racist. And I was like, no, it's not. It's just Isaac being funny. And they were like, no, because Morgan's
How was calling out someone that's
they
from Puerto Rico to say I'm in Puerto Rico?
They were like, oh, I'm in Puerto Rico with Alexis's family. And then I was like, oh, that's funny. And then they were like, Morgan's like, borderline racist, but it's fine.
Whatever.
And I was like, it's not racist.
Let me get to the story. So anyways, you end up getting, people do nice things for you. You do nice things. We got hooked up from Nando, who lives in the United States now, with his buddy, his childhood friend, Antonio, to go to his amazing restaurant.
Why are you putting a D and not an R?
Epicuro. I'm trying to roll my R. I'm butchering the name of this. I apologize. But anyways, this amazing, several courses. They only take one big table a night, 12 people total, once a night, 7 o'clock sharp, boom, you go in.
They take one table a night?
One table of 12 people. And he cooks in front of you.
Wait. That's just the restaurant?
That's just a restaurant.
That's it? There's no seats anywhere else?
That's it. 12. 12 seats around him. Doing an amazing job as Antonio. He worked.
How much did you pay for this?
Wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot.
You literally smiled. How much was your bill?
We'll get to that. That's fine. It wasn't a lot.
No, we're going to get to it right now.
It wasn't a lot. Okay? So
You're
you
not
sit
a lot.
around.
It's like $2,000.
No, not even close.
That's your amount though. Like that's not a lot. It's fine.
No. Anyway, you sit around this table and he runs it. He's on microphone. He's talking as he's doing it. His amazing wife.
Mom was probably like bored during this.
No, she had a great time. His amazing wife, Sarah, helps. She helps. She's like hostess, gets everyone drinks, take orders. By the way, she's a smoke show. She's a dime. Anyway, so we had this amazing menu. Everything was fantastic.
Let me guess, it was like wicked small portions and it was like $100 a plate for like a leaf. You ever see those places?
You don't pay for the plate. You just pay one price and you get all these different
How much
things.
was the price per person?
It was $100 a person. It wasn't bad.
Oh, that's not even
Yeah.
that bad.
You pay the drinks and stuff extra, blah, blah, blah. You know, it wasn't bad.
What do you
They
mean
pair-
drinks are extra?
Well, they pair each item with a wine, but you don't have to get all the wines.
Oh, so each like thing.
So there's
there's five things,
here.
and they give you a wine too.
Yep.
So obviously, Mom was like, "Oh yay, wine," and then you were.
Well,
like,
yeah, you didn't have to drink them all. You didn't,
But
yeah.
you
There's
could get
it was
other.
also a tiny bit
could
of
you
wine.
get other alcohol?
Yeah, you can get whatever you want.
But you had to pay extra.
Yeah, if you wanted to. Yeah.
Was it expensive?
Probably.
You don't remember?
Can we just focus on the situation? What I'm trying to explain to you. What an
Okay.
amazing opportunity this was.
So there's 12 people times 100. So they're literally making that much money just like within like what 2 hours?
It's like a 3-hour thing.
That's a lot.
Yeah. They do it 5 nights a week.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And this is like booked out for months. People actually want to go.
I think a year in advance sometimes.
How did you get this? Who did you know?
Nando from the who lives here in the United States. This is his childhood friend from Puerto Rico. I'm trying to explain this to you, but keep interrupting me. But I want to explain how amazing the meal was. So I've got a chance to do a lot of great things, a lot of cool things in my life. This goes in my top 5 of all time experiences. I went to the Super Bowl where the Patriots were down 28-3, and they came back and won. I went to Game 7 Eastern Conference Championship of Bruins when they won the Stanley Cup. Sat front row for free with Chris Johnson. Mike's wedding in Spain in the top 5. My sister's wedding in Barbados, that whole night with the dinner on the beach and everything, amazing experience. And I'm putting this in my top 5 experience of all time. It was amazing. This guy was like...
You're really like
the only way I
weddings
can
and sports, huh?
Well, the only way I can explain this is through sports. This guy, the precision, everything he was doing, the care he put into everything was like Tom Brady in the Super Bowl against the Seahawks, fourth quarter, threw the ball 15 times, 13 completions, 2 touchdowns, came back down by 10, wins the Super Bowl. That's how I can explain how awesome this was and how amazing he was doing at this.
Was the water good?
The water?
Yeah.
That's your question? Was the water good?
It looks good.
Holy crap.
No ice though?
Anyways, they're childhood friends, but back in the day before he was into maybe the culinary arts, they were in a band. And I took a photo with him because he gave me a record. For when he...
I saw that when you guys got back.
When he and... His real name is Bernardo, okay? But they call him Nando. So they're in the band. So Antonio was vocals and guitar, and Bernardo was drums.
Oh, is this actually their band?
Yeah, back when they were younger.
Really? So
Yeah.
when you pulled up with that, he was like, "Oh my god."
No, he gave this to me as a gift. He knew I was coming.
Oh, and
then
he
I took a
signed
photo,
it.
and he signed it to Isaac.
Rock on.
Yeah. I believe their music's on Spotify, if you want to check it out. There you go. So there you go.
On Spotify? That's random.
That's what I was told. So it was an amazing night. We had a blast. So full, though. Like, by the end, I was like, I wanted to eat the last thing. And then I had dessert I'd never had before.
They made you look a lot older in this bobblehead. That's like Grandpa
You
Isaac.
can't even stay focused.
I have ADHD. It's not my fault.
I just want to explain the first thing that we ate because it was, I knew what it was because I know what tartar means. Tatar. Steak tartar. It's raw. So we had raw steak and it's like in a ball with all these other things on here.
Raw steak?
And I didn't tell Mom because I knew that if I told her it was raw steak, I just let her eat it and it was amazing.
And then did you tell her after?
No, she still doesn't know.
It was raw?
Yeah. Yep.
Why did you eat that raw? Can't you get like diseases?
No, you can eat beef raw. You can eat
What?
some fish raw. You can't eat raw chicken.
I know that, but if I ate
Steak
steak
tartare.
raw, I would get like
Nope.
sick.
Nope. Some cultures eat raw beef, raw meat.
Why?
Like kibbeh, if you're a Lebanese.
Why do they do that?
It's just stop asking questions. I don't know the answer. I don't know. Look at it. Google it. You're a smart kid.
Some people are so weird in this world.
All right. I think that's all I wanted to get to before we move on to
Duncan.
the next thing, which is what we're here.
Finally.
Excuse you, drooling.
You mean my cold food?
So we have. Let me scroll over to it here. Let's see. Where would I keep it?
I like how the picture of us is on your iPad.
We need a new picture.
Yeah.
Final round food championship.
We didn't take any cute like prom pictures? Like, we have ones of me and you from prom that I have. Like,
Yeah, I know. We need to take one specifically for the podcast. You know what I want to do?
we did. We were wearing
I
podcast
want to take
shirts.
a picture, you and I, black turtlenecks, glasses, like old school, not looking at the camera, like those old 80s photos
You
that people
see,
have
like,
in the
the
house.
ones where they go to, like, JCPenney
Yeah,
and
one
they
of
do, like,
those-
the
yeah.
awkward.
Yeah, and it's like got a glossy back, like
Yeah.
a faded back. I want to take one of those stupid, terrible photos and use that as our.
Why? That'd be so ugly.
We should do that for our Christmas photo this year. So
We should, like, have the family go to, like, JCPenney and take, like, the
Yeah.
most awkward, like, all laying on
Yeah.
top of each
Yeah,
other. Like, awkward
yeah,
poses.
we should do that. Okay, so Ariana Food Championship.
Did you know my parents used to make us, like, every year go get our pictures done at JCPenney? And they'd get us donuts after because we had to dress up.
Do you have to wear Jordache jeans?
No, like, I had to wear a dress. Like,
Oh.
I was young. I was, like, Ailish's age, younger. Every single year, we had to get, like, professional pictures done.
We
had
should
to look
get
good.
terrible. Let's get purposely terrible ones done
Yeah.
this year.
No, we had, like, trick mom into thinking they're going to be good. But, like, you actually talk to the photographer on the
No,
side. And be
all
like, they're
wearing
gonna be
black
bad.
turtlenecks. Just terrible.
Just be like,
And terrible glasses.
and just show up like that.
Yeah. All right, Ariana Food Championship, final round. Thank God you're here. So you have your two choices. Whichever one you don't choose, straight to the garbage. You cannot have it. That's
What?
it. Here's your food championship,
What?
loosely sponsored by Dunkin'.
Okay, but that's not even
Here's-
fair because you know how much bread is left downstairs?
Okay, so are you saying that you're choosing is your champion?
No, I'm just saying that that's...
Do you want to do a small taste test? Just do a small bite, just one bite of each, and then decide what you're gonna do.
I do want to eat it because I'm so hungry.
Yeah, look at that. What are you gonna do? You gonna dip that in
There's a
your?
lot of chicken in here.
Yeah.
It's already... Guess what
I'll
you
have that
want?
piece of
It's
chicken.
really cold.
All right, you're gonna dip it in your queso.
It's like this.
All right. Oh, geez, that's a big dip.
You really got to get in there.
That you're not even gonna taste anything else beside that. I wonder what Antonio and Sarah would think about your choice of favorite food. I wonder if Antonio has a guilty pleasure, though. I'm gonna ask Bernardo to ask Antonio. The guy from the restaurant. So I want to ask him what because he's obviously a Michelin star. Yeah, what's your guilty pleasure when it comes to
guilty pleasure? What?
the term guilty pleasure around food means what do you sometimes want, even though you know you shouldn't have? Like if it didn't.
I don't have any of this because I just eat whatever.
Yeah. All right. So that's one bite. Okay, done. Stop. Now you have to have the bread with cinnamon butter. And then you have to choose between the two. So I want to ask Bernardo. I'm going to ask him today.
Cold.
You'll be fine. Yeah, rip that open. Look at that. Look at that doughy bread on the inside. That's a good pull right there.
Why is Brownie still licking himself from earlier?
Okay. Yeah, what are you going to do with that bread? Yeah. So I want to ask him what Antonio and Sarah, who's a dime.
Should we do ASMR?
No, do not do that. What his guilty, does he just like to go get chicken nuggets at McDonald's or French fries, or is it ice cream? He probably makes his own good ice cream.
Oh my god, it's so good.
What are you going to choose now?
Both.
Nope, you have to choose one. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to throw whatever you don't choose in the trash.
Good, because that's
Okay, microphone, please. You're not going to, no, we're not eating on the
No, I need
podcast.
to. I forget what it's called. I mean, I forget what it tastes like.
All right, so you have to choose. I'm giving you a few seconds here. For the love of God. What are you going to choose? You're going to choose the final round, Chipotle Championship, Chipotle chicken cheese quesadilla dipped in queso, or Texas
it's hard
Roadhouse.
because it tastes so different.
Very different.
And just two different things, but they're both like
Yep.
so good.
There's a sweetness on with the bread.
Like
And
I
the
have
cinnamon
to
bun.
choose a quesadilla.
I mean, yeah.
And I was like, I'm obsessed with it. Like I could eat this every single day of my life, but I get sick of bread.
Okay. So there he goes. There's the winner. Chipotle.
And the queso is just like, you know that bald girl on TikTok who does like all the ASMR videos?
Nope.
And she like always eats like food. It's always food. It's just like Chipotle, like, you know, cane sauce. Like she dips her whole chicken finger in it and she like, and it sounds like she's biting that. Like she always did Chipotle with like the big giant burritos. That's what I want to be when I grow up.
Well, here's the thing. We have to bring more things to the podcast. So your job now going forward, because you don't do anything for the podcast, you do no show prep, you just show up, which is fine. I haven't asked you to do anything. you need to bring a video segment. So
What does that mean?
just whatever funny TikTok or something you find on the gram video, bring it to the podcast. We'll call it like video of the week.
Like that video I showed you of like that grandma.
Yeah, that I didn't think was funny at all.
That was so funny.
Oh, speaking of video, by the way, people were not happy that they saw the video of the woman rolling pin her belly and that you pointed out the toe. But nothing makes me happier than to upset other people.
They're like, why did Ariana have to point out?
They're like, I did not want to see that.
Who did you show that to? And I'm like, look at the feet.
Several people texted or wrote in saying, I don't ever want to see that again. Why did you have to point out the toe? They did not like that. But I love the fact that it annoys them. Mm-hmm. Like my job as a stepdad and as a
Come on, you
partner,
can just say dad.
as a partner is to annoy everyone in this house. And when I can do that to other people outside of the house, that's just, extra benefit. All right.
Why did you say stepdad and partner? I'm not going to say dad and husband. I'm like, why are you leveling
because we're
yourself down?
not officially married. And like, what if someone sees this and is like, oh, all right, now you got to pay for the kids' college.
So you don't go around saying like.
I do. I do call her. I do
everyone.
say my wife. I do.
And you say your kids. Like if someone met you for the first time, you're like, oh yeah, my wife and kids. I'd be like, oh yeah, your kids and your wife. Like these are your kids.
Most people, I do say wife and kid. I do. So.
Like people who've only known you for the past like 5 years probably think that we're really your kids.
Yeah.
Because like, has it been like 10 years?
Like 8-ish, 8+.
Yeah.
So I've known you for almost more than half your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Literally like half my
So
life.
I couldn't say the top 5 things in my life was being at when you were born because I wasn't there. That doesn't fall into that category.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So you need to bring a video.
I saw Ailish be born. I was in the room. Isn't that gross?
Ew.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm just joking. Why would I be in the delivery room?
I don't know. Maybe mom was still babysitting.
No, I'm going to be honest. I think Mimi and Papa.
Maybe mom was still breastfeeding you while she was being born.
I do not remember Ailish's birth. I remember her being in the hospital when she had.
Oh yeah, she had a little situation.
But I don't remember her like being born. I just remember coming home like.
All right, listen. We're getting off topic here. I got to cut all this out now. So.
Oh, do you want to know why? Because mom had a C-section. She had it planned. That's why. It wasn't like, oh, I'm in labor. It was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get the baby. Like,
okay,
whatever.
All right, so you're going to bring a video segment to the podcast going forward, and then we can show it here, entertain the people. There you go.
Bella wants to be on our podcast.
You should invite Bella to do the podcast. We should do it on Saturday. We can totally do that. We have to do another episode this week because we're way behind.
Yeah, we should do it with Bella, and me and Bella will present the video because you should see our TikTok. I was showing you it, like we send back and forth like the funniest videos.
Good. You need to pull a couple of ones, and we'll decide the best and show us. But here you go. Anyways, food championship completed. There you go. It took a while. It took several months to get through all the rounds.
Yeah,
the winner is Chipotle. I'm sure you would love for them to actually sponsor you, and then maybe they can put that on the.
They sponsor the bald girl.
No.
She gets it for free. Those giant burritos.
Okay.
Like all our canes, it's just like, yeah, come to us, post a video about us. Because I'm not even gonna lie, I hate canes. Unpopular opinion, hate that.
I know.
So gross.
That's not a popular opinion right
now. And
I wasn't that impressed. It was okay. Like
no, it wasn't okay. Like I'm literally. In
it was
pain
all the
after
build
I
up.
eat
Like
it.
you go, everyone's like, oh, go, and I finally went and I was like, okay, it's
so
fine.
Good.
I thought their honey mustard was better than their cane sauce. I went with the
literally
honey mustard.
Went with the cane sauce. I'm like, like Chick-fil-A. People are like, oh, Chick-fil-A's bad. I'm like,
dip the Cane's chicken tenders in Chick-fil-A sauce.
That would be really good.
There you go.
Because their chicken tenders aren't that bad.
No, they're good. They're good.
They kind of suck,
nice
but
stuff.
Their fries suck. Their bread sucks. But
you probably shouldn't be saying that. They're gonna come after you.
I really don't care.
Cane's are coming after you.
But like my friends are like, oh my god, Cane's is so good, best food ever, and I'm like, I could like throw it up. Like it's so gross.
It's not over. Don't
No,
over-dramatize.
I can't eat it. I can't do it. It's so bad.
Well, maybe that's good.
And I'm a chicken tender and French fry person. That's all they have on their menu.
You know what you should do? You know what Dave Portnoy does with
them?
pizza? You should do that with chicken tenders.
What? I don't know what you just said. I was
Dave Portnoy, how he judges
that?
all the pizza reviews he does. Holy cow. You lost?
Okay.
From Barstool Sports.
Okay, but he does pizza reviews.
Yeah, you should do chicken tender reviews.
You think I have money to go out and buy a bunch of chicken tenders?
All right, can you close this out,
You think
please?
they'll sponsor me?
Can you just close this out, please? Tell people what to do. Hey, don't save some for your sister and brother. I'm not putting that on the friggin' final draft. I'm not putting that on the final. All right, I'm gonna end it. All right, so this is it. There you go. Thank you, everybody. Ari Nazik Talk Show. Ari just eating, chewing into the microphone like a grossy. We'll get a new photo. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, send in things. Oh boy. All right, bye.